Hello everyone, this is Father the Everchosen, back with another episode of our Ar-Adûnâim campaign in Divide and Conquer, and as you can see, if you watched the last episode, our save file did work and our recording did hold, which is wonderful to see, and I am overjoyed. So, we are at an end turn, but I will quickly remind all of you, since I don't need a reminder. We are going to be taking Ardamir here within the next few turns. That has Serpent Lord Utba in it. We have Finabel, which is now our capital. Amrun and more than likely Estala will fall to Dol Amroth. And we are slowly but surely starting to generate a bit of funding. We are sending a diplomat to speak with the elves of Lothlorien. And we are going to see how this campaign is going to play out. So let's get on with it. If this campaign, and look, Estella did fall. If this campaign turns the way that I'm pretty sure it's going to, we will probably be relocating a good chunk of our army into one of two places. And we will give you a toggle foggle war here in just a moment to show you why. I know I didn't give you one at the end of last episode, which I normally do. I was just very anxious to see if the recording occurred. So we will be looking at two places. Khaldun wants a Raiders Guild. I am going to say nothing for now. And Ladris is besieged. Edoras is sieged. We have a new family member. So toggling Fog of War, we're going to look at two areas. Right now, Rohan is in trouble, as always. Or at least in all of my campaigns. We may land, and depending on what's going on, whether Balorn has fallen or not. If Balorn has fallen, we will take Balorn, and we will wash over Isengard. And hopefully that will, one, take the pressure off of Gondor. Two, maybe it will save Enedwaith that I may be able to become allies with. And hopefully save Rohan. The other place that we may go to, and at this point it has not happened yet, but again, I have a bit of hindsight, which I may abuse a tiny bit, is that Eastern Osgiliath and Caer-Andros both fall, or have fallen, in my previous save, to Mordor, even though Gondor is only fighting one enemy. So I may sail up the Anduin and perhaps take Ostithil. I would need a good force, I would need a good general, and I would need to be able to hold this place until I could really pump troops out, because Mordor stack spam is annoying, and I would much prefer to not show you, 8 episodes straight, or every episode showing you Mordor stack spam. I think that would get old. But I do think that Gondor needs help. So whether I help them, we will monitor all the situations. Looking over here real quick, we do see that Korandaj and Kruk-Mahur are the only things that are left for Harad. Harad, as far as I can tell, did not get a last stand script army. There's nothing really in this area, save for this fellow. I will not waste words on you. Yeah, so it's not looking crazy in any way. Sabujan, yeah, we're really just waiting to see a few things, whether Rune or whether Kand sides with the Blue Wizards, and what happens with either Isengard or Mordor, and we will see that at the end of this episode. So until that point, we will pretend as though we were going to stay in the south, which is truly what I would like to do, but I do understand that it would be quite boring to watch me march armies all around. Not that there won't be things happening in the south, there just won't be as much. I can always accept this because I don't have the funds anyway.
Yes, my lord.
Can we assault this without them getting an extra unit? We can. 5-1, I just feel like that's an auto-resolve battle. I was right.
An honorable,
And Lord
glorious
Gimmelzor did not die,
victory.
which is really the only
A
reason that
most
I would
noble
care about that.
conquest.
We will just occupy. Faction destroyed. Like I said, I was pretty sure he was the last. Anyways, I already have some Kingsman culture here, which is really good. And also unsurprising, since that's how it starts. Dark Sanctuary. And then, actually, Meeting Hall. Then a Dark Sanctuary. We can... No. We don't need to retrain anything. The retraining would just be armor. Anyway, the mining network is what I knew was down here, because I figured they had already built that. So that mining network is just going to generate a crazy amount of funding for us. The other thing that might happen would be that Finabel in mine was offered a master merchant guild, because it, I believe, already has a... Or no, we already have a merchant's guild here. And then I sent the merchant over here because that's a silver resource and generates like an additional 400 or something. So yes, I am, if you want to say, abusing some of the knowledge that I gleaned from the other episode.
Victory in your
But I'm
name,
trying
my
not to
lord. We
do
have
too much.
won, my lord.
Okay, this guy, these
How
two
may I
gentlemen.
serve? Orders.
And let's take a peek. 170, 172, 280.
Your will, my lord.
That's good. What is this guy?
I will not
He
waste
is an
words on
archer.
Orders. Marching to war.
Really?
The
I'm gonna fight this just because it doesn't think that I have a good chance against it. The Radrim archers they have a armor upgrade, but nothing too crazy that I think would give them such an advantage. I will just run right at them, and this should be a relatively straightforward fight. They will just run into the back of them and kill them all, because they're going to run away until they can fire. Nope, just keep running. Let's actually hit them now. Alright. Back out. Back in. There!
We'd tie the enemy
Much
about.
better.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, I think I will have lost 3 or 4. Back out. Back in.
Behold how
Continue.
our cowardly foe runs.
Make sure they all die.
It's time to press the attack.
And this is just so that devastation doesn't start to stack up in the land. I did actually lose quite a few more than I thought. I think I lost 7 or so.
Our foe is utterly vanquished.
I lost 9.
Let all who remember this.
But it is good to not have them here anymore. And I do believe that if I take An Carigmere in the south, for some reason I think, and I'm not 100%, I think can also train Mumiko from that. That may be something I'm just thinking in my head, but I think it would make sense since Mumiko come from there.
We are victorious.
Enemy camp sacked.
Orders.
And Captain, you can go back home.
We can
So
go
no
no
devastation
further
will build
today.
up. We're actually going to generate quite a bit in the way of funding.
Your orders, my lord.
If you go touch too far. Well, now there's no harm in
With honor.
going all the way
This
south,
tower will keep vigil over the land.
because it's
Yes.
in no risk of rebelling. That's just an armor upgrade. We don't need any troops at this moment. So I think we're at a good point to end the turn. We have to remember this diplomat. We will start with him next turn. And really we need to know what Cand will decide And then after that, we need to know how Isengard is doing and how Mordor is doing. We will probably have to leave the south, which is unfortunate because sailing still takes a while. But it shouldn't be too terribly hard to sail up the Anduin and help out Gondor against Mordor. Raiders Guild in Ardamir. Wow, we have a lot of money. Baron's Hall's besieged. We're generating like 4,000 per turn now, which is insane.
Without question. Yes.
Insane in a good way, though. Roads are probably the best thing to get here, yes, because they're connected to so many things. But would a Master Mason's Hall be worth it? Mines aren't worth it just yet. The roads really are worth it, but that's so much money. We'll do it, because then next turn we're already going to jump way back up.
Yes, my lord.
Gimmelthon. You know what? Part of me thinks that a tower is still important.
This tower will
Who is
keep
this?
I will not waste words on you.
Some rando.
Your will, my lord.
For now, we'll actually protect, because I really wouldn't want to lose Gimmelthon. And we will eventually be moving on Umbar. There are so many Umbrian forces outside of the city right now, but we will take some time to build up our force. In the last campaign, I had said that I was going to wait till post-barracks event, which I think I will still do, because if we take it earlier than that, we're already generating so much money. I like the Rune campaign, and I like generating that much money, but we're only about 80 turns in or so in that campaign, and we're generating so much money that it's... once you have that kind of funding coming in, the challenge is almost completely taken out of it. Which, this campaign, I would like to wipe out all of the evil nations. So I would like to wipe out Harad. If Khand goes evil, wipe out Khand. Rune, Mordor, Dogaldor, Isengard, the Misty Mountains, Gundabad, Angmar. I would like to go everywhere. And as the Ar-Adûnâim, it will always be at least a little flavorful because I can always train troops. Khand stands with the Istari. So it did change. Last time they did not stand with the Istari. So we will be leaving the south. Ardamir can get a Raiders Guild. Is Ardamir where I want? It is a castle. Not right this moment. Moria Reach, Thranduil's Halls, Finestrinen. Were we... I don't think we are at war. No. I don't even think we were. Very Eggs of Khand. They haven't switched their alliance yet. But I don't think we were even at war with them. I don't know why we're losing money in Khaldun. But let's try to rectify that in some way. Ardamir is building... Yeah, I think the best thing to build will be these garrison quarters. And, no, a leather worker, then the garrison quarters. Is this market worth it in any way? No, it is not. Finabel is building a market. Let's retrain. You can retrain. Let's build the brothel. The brothel will bring in some income. Not a lot, but enough where it's at least something. Ardamir.
Your orders,
How far can you go, Lord Gimmelthor?
With honor.
Not much farther than that.
This tower will keep vigil over the land.
Good enough for now. Retrain. these can all retrain for now. And I think
Yes,
I will not waste words on you.
Muhad tribesmen, wow. They are quite good, but we're going to move back towards
honor,
Tal al-Jaf.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Cavalry is
How
going
may
to
I
go to find a belt.
Yes. We'll make.
Alright. Oh, cool. If the elves stay in the area, we'll just talk to those elves. I doubt they'll stay in the area, but we should be able to talk to the elves next turn, which will give us a little bit of money. I think it's about 300 from the Merchants Guild, and it'll keep them happy with us. Plus, we'll be able to sell map information and get 1,200 out of the elves, more than likely, which will be nice. This episode will probably go a little bit longer, since Canned now has decided to go with us. Raiders Guild and Ardamir. Not right now. Enigmaite got a Black Numenorian, and Argimokad got a biographer, which is good. Dorwinian Resplendent. Kaer Andros Falls. See,
my lord.
I think Gondor will
As
be
you wish. Without
where
question.
we're heading.
As you wish. What is it you
Lorien.
wish to discuss?
Trade rates, map information. You will make a single payment of, let's just ask for 1,000. And be kind to these woodland folk.
This seems quite reasonable. Until we meet
And
again.
it was quite reasonable.
Yes.
300 gold coins, so we now have a lot of money. The next place that will need a road... Tal al-Jaf wouldn't be bad. And hopefully most of you will forgive me if I'm explaining something that is quite obvious. But the reason that certain places are better to build roads in, like Gobel Mirland, is an okay place, but Amun Ithel is much better because it's connected to Gobel Mirland, Barad Harn, Tirith Ride, whatever this is, Chelkar or Krukmahur. No, I think that's Chelkar. And it's connected to Astala. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. Tal al-Jaf is connected to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. Well, no. Nope, just 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And the more provinces you're connected to, the better your roads will be for you. That mining network could be helpful, but we will hold off on it for this moment. They're constructing Ardamir. Probably be nice to queue up the Mason's Hall. Tal al-Jaf really should probably get the Master Mason's Hall. I think that makes the most sense. And you'll see as this goes on, because Tal al-Jaf will be a pretty important town. It will eventually be able to upgrade. And I can get so many trade things from it. I can get the conscription camp from it and its upgrade. So I'll get Hashari from it. It's got a Merchants Guild in it. So it should be a good place to have upgraded. Oh. How many free upkeep do we have? 2? Yeah, just 2. And I can get more Southbound Lancers and Pikemen from Finabel, which is excellent. Still generating just gobs of money. And we probably should start putting those gobs of money to use. Get some archers training and get some footmen training. Oh. Yeah, we'll build that someday. I don't know why they keep offering it there. Not that it's a terrible place, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the right place to put it. I don't know. I'll have to think. But now, Dol Amroth, actually with Can siding with the Blue Wizards, Dol Amroth really only can expand into empty territory. and they can go and fight Mordor. So maybe the best place for us will be to go against Isengard. I mean, technically we could go to war with Cand, but I don't think that would be great. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, that's where I was going next anyway.
Yes, my lord.
Let's
As you
hit their
wish.
fort real quick. A lot of troops are outside of the city at this point. Everywhere except for Finabel is building. Finabel. The bazaar would be actually probably the best thing to build. Because the bazaar is going to give us that increase in trade by 34. An increase of 100 building income and then 4 administration. Which will be nice. We'll start generating some good money here. We'll accept that. Eventually we will build it in Ar-Adûnâim. I mean, it is a castle. It will be able to upgrade eventually as well. Probably wouldn't be the worst place to have upgraded either. Tel Al-Jaf's just a town. Tel Al-Jaf will be probably kind of like Ar-Madarem, since it's going to be so safe. It will just generate. I mean, at this point, we don't have any enemies. I mean, our biggest enemy is now rebel provinces, which, you know, I kind of liked what had happened in the other recording. You know, Harad had fallen, but the Variags had stayed rebel, or had stayed with Mordor. Them siding with the Blue Wizards, unless Encantar comes through and just, like, wipes them out. Master Merchants Guild. Yep. And that's what happened last time as well. So, and the first thing that I did was try to find funds to get a merchant. And I already have the funds for the merchant, so the merchant will come down here, probably stand on this silver mine. Until I can get this gold mine up and running, because I'm sure that gold mine will be worth quite a bit. And last time when I got the merchant I got was phenomenal.
My lord. As you wish.
Much more
Without
powerful than
question.
the merchant,
Tomorrow's
even in
journey
the
planned out.
Rune campaign, who stands on this resource right here and generates like 800 gold for me. More than some of my cities. 4 more turns until this road is complete and increases our money by 300 and some. That road will be great. And it will expedite travel. 46 at 50, we're blitzing through some of these turns. We blitz through like 3 turns in a matter of like, I don't know, 7 minutes or so. We will try.
Orders, my lord. By your
There.
command. Your will, my lord. Yes.
There. We'll try at turn 50 to take another peek real quick. This episode I'll probably have run around an hour and 20-ish minutes. We will take a peek and see where best to head. Not that I'm not going to mop up these rebel provinces in the south. I just think it will be important to send some people north. And to get a good front somewhere before things get too advanced. At a point, there does come a point where, oh my goodness, I would like to look at one of those. I'll look at that next time, I think.
Be gone.
That would be nice to wipe out some of them,
Orders.
but unfortunately, right now that's
Your
not
will,
going to
my
happen.
lord.
You
As
guys start
wish.
heading this way.
March to exhaustion, continuing.
These
later.
Azrael archers now have a total defense of 7, which is maybe sounds small, but is much bigger than one would
At
think.
your service.
This guy has a counterfeiter, which is good with money, bean counter, and merchant guild member, so he's got a 4. I think my other one had a 5. 246, 753.
Tomorrow's journey awaits, sire.
Fantastic amount of money that he will be generating for us. Here in Gobel Mirland, we would like... I don't know yet. Finabel is still constructing. Ardamir is probably the more important place to put something at this exact moment. I think a Master Mason's Hall would suit it well. Our
Yes,
diplomat.
my lord.
You have a proposition?
A trade right, a map information, and you will make a single payment of... Oh, you're very rich. Let's push for the 1,200. Yes.
This seems quite acceptable.
Oh, no, I don't want to make it an offer. Go away.
As you wish.
Go away, fool.
Stopping here.
So we got 1,500 from that. So now I can also... Oop, nope. Select something else to build. And the best thing to build would probably be... Mark? No, the market's going to do about nothing. Oh, Azrael Marines. We will get them and some Southbound Lancers. And... that will be all for now. And save what other monies we have. The Azrael Marines and the Southwood Lancers will be helpful down here. And if we can, we'll pick off some of these rebel armies. Oh, again. At turn 50, if that's still popping up for Ardamir, I will just build it. Because it is starting to wear on me. A bit. Next, we'll be talking to the Vale of Anduin. And then we'll go up. Then we'll just go up north. We'll hit... we can hit the Elves, the Dwarves, Dale, Gundabad, Angmar, and just trade them all. I will only trade once with them. I think that's only fair. Otherwise, I could come back every so often, and every new province that I gained, I could ask for money again. You want me to talk to Rohan. I can do that.
Yes, my lord. Without question. I shall continue tomorrow.
I would rather do that first, get that money. 2 more turns for the roads. Very good. Very, very good. Tal Al-Jaff. We really... Did we just get the Master Mason's Hall? We did. So now we can get the communal farms, which will increase our growth. That's what we need. Growth is the most important thing at this point. Minluben? I feel like there's another Minluben somewhere. List scroll. No, not. Nope. No one.
My lord.
Perhaps I've just seen it before somewhere.
We can go no further today.
But other than that, I think we are all right. Oh, a crossbowman could be helpful. Might as well just build it now. It's going to continue to ask me. So now Ardamir. Actually, it's probably good that I did, because now anything we recruit down here will not only come with a melee weapon bonus, but it also is going to come with superior leather already. If we can get that blacksmith going, which, nope, no Q. Will be one of the next things that we get going. We'll start generating some very powerful units out of Ardamir, which Ardamir will probably be a good staging ground for not only our invasion of Umbar, but our trip down south. I would like to start sending people south towards Ancarigmir. And since I can siege it out, it may be a little cheap, but as long as the Mumakil are left inside the city, I don't have to deal with them, because they can't leave. Never leave Mumakil in the city, ever. It's pointless. I know they're expensive. Don't put them in a fort either. All they're going to do is trample your own men. And they're not going to be anywhere near as successful as you need them to be. Khaldun can now carry your skill. Whatever. I'm going to be training troops out of there too. So right ahead, I guess. You person. That was the nicest compliment I could have said, I guess. Alright, let's work towards the Merchant's Wharf. That should be the next thing we build. Getting some good units coming about, retrain. Tal al-Jaff.
At your service.
753
Your will,
coins.
my lord.
That will be
It will be an honor
quite
defeating
helpful.
you.
Black Snake Guard over there. We would like to kill them. Gimmelzor will take that. Perhaps Gimmelthon will go with him. Somebody is going to need to start heading south. So in fact, I will start training a force. Let's grab 2 pikemen. And these 2 units should be fine. And up here in Amun Ithel, we'll grab the cavalry. That should be good. Send the cavalry south from Amun Ithel. Since they're going to make good time, our pikes will meet up with them. And Gimmelthon, hopefully, will be able to head down to En-Kirigmir and take it. It's not going to generate a whole lot for us, but it will be connected to Tal al-Jaff, so it'll make Tal al-Jaff a little more profitable. And hopefully we can get something out of it. And this next turn will be turn 50, so we will be able to, not will be, we're going to, toggle Foggle
My
War
lord.
yet again.
Yes, without question. Yes, stopping here.
How many turns do I have? 3. Should be fine. So we'll go through the turn first. Amun Ithel is now making a crazy amount of money. Finabel is making a fantastic amount of money. These mines... no. Amun Ithel is a long ways away from being able to upgrade. The only thing is... No, let's grab that port. It is closer to Mordor, and I can walk through Dol Amroth's lands. So it's not exactly
Orders.
the worst idea to just go through. 17% Kingsmen. Nothing too crazy. Let's take...
My lord. How may I serve? How may I serve?
Candace right there now. They're probably heading south to En-Kirigmir already, which is over here. It's going to take me quite a few turns to get that way.
Yes, my lord.
If I pull everybody out, it will be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Because next turn, it will get an Azrazair archer. So this army,
Your orders, my lord.
those 3, those 4, and then hopefully the cavalry will have enough time to get there.
At your service.
Excellent.
Opening a new...
Yes,
Can I
my
pull
lord.
him out yet? I can. At this point, pull him out. This force right here is all my full units.
Your orders, my lord.
But more than anything,
Yes, my lord.
actually he's a pretty good, I don't know, 482. Add 482. So was it making 1,800? I don't think it was. Might have been though.
My lord.
Let's move Indrazor.
Approaching quietly.
Umbar has a lot. Serpent Bladesmen, Hashari Shadows, Hashari Blades, South-run units. Yeah, we'll definitely need a very good army to take that. And I know that I don't have that just yet.
My lord. Orders.
That is also going to be coming to the south to help us.
My lord.
So you guys are all
March to
going to
exhaustion, continuing
meet up
later.
there. Not generating as much money, but that's not terribly important.
Yes, my lord.
We are at... Oh, no. At this point. You...
My lord.
I am a warrior,
Oh.
not an emissary, my lord.
Theoden's alive. Interesting.
I shall
That's going to
continue
take 2
tomorrow.
turns. I should be fine. But, looking around now, Dol Amroth... Well, first, nobody is here in Carragmere, so I should be fine. Nobody is even heading that way. Everything else in the south is taken. Palando the Blue is there. Khan Arkish is there. And Alatar the Blue. Wait, Alatar the Blue. Yeah. Sabujan. Yeah, it's not looking good for Mordor now. Now Mordor is going to have to be worried about a 2-front war. So will Rune. That's why they're diverting Mufarij
It is not my place to speak
to
with
Mataram. But it also looks like Dorwinian's doing quite well. They've taken Lest. They've got Fredo here,
There
the
is healthy
Bastion
respect
in
between
the
us.
south. Mukalku.
It is not my place to speak
Wow.
with you.
Yeah, Kir Andros is the only thing so I don't even know. I mean, Calenhead has also fallen, which isn't good. Yeah, I think Rohan is the thing that needs help. Londangren would be our landing point, and then we could sweep over. That's probably what we're going to have to do. Otherwise, I mean, I could sail up and take Kir Andros, but I don't know. I think the best place for me to go will be against Isengard. So after I speak with Rohan, I'll probably head that way, try to make an alliance with Enidwaith early, so that I can take Londangren and not be afraid that Enidwaith is just going to punch me in the face as soon as I'm there. Umbar will be mine, and Carragmere will be mine. And then our southern power base will be secure. Well, I probably should also make peace with Khand. Let's get a diplomat. The other thing, the only reason I'm not thinking about going to war with Khand is that I would also go to war with Dol Amroth and then Gondor, is that this campaign is supposed to be a good campaign. That was the suggestion in the comments. And I would like to keep it that way. If they turn on me somehow, then that's what happens. But until that is what happens, I will remain their steadfast ally. So I'm just going to go make peace with Khand and try to make an alliance with Enidwaith. I should be able to make peace with Khand. I never did anything against them. I think we had a trade agreement, actually. We may... Well, no, I think all of their diplomatic agreements are nullified after the script runs. Dale prospers. All right, here in Fineville.
Yes, my lord.
Send that guy that way.
My lord. By your command.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes.
No, nothing important there.
How may I serve?
Our
Orders.
cavalry will get there
As you
in
wish.
pink
We'll
turns,
make your will. my
yellow,
lord.
Yes, my lord.
yellow, and then is pink just before,
My lord.
it's just after yellow. So they'll arrive the turn after. Not terrible. Tal Al Jaff is protected now. Communal farms being built. Khaldun is starting to create money for us yet again. A blacksmith would probably be a good idea to get there. But we'll hold off for a moment, because Finabel is also an important place to get things. Great Hall would give us more free upkeep. Its upgrade is so far away. Is the port even worth it? Not at this point. Tavern would be some money. Yeah, let's go with the Great Hall. Get some more free upkeep here. And
My lord. Approaching quietly.
I think it's just this gentleman.
In battle. Orders. The day, my lord. Your will, my lord.
We'll put all these in there. They should be safe enough.
My lord.
This
Come and
is
get
just
me,
2 units.
coward. How may I serve? Orders. Orders.
Not bad.
My lord. To war then.
Serpent Archers and Southron Warband. Should
Give them
still be
no
fine.
quarter this day, men. Take up arms.
The Serpent
and
Archers will be annoying, no doubt. The Southron Warband should be fine to be taken out by the Mordor mercenaries. Oh, come on. Come now. You stay directly behind them. Alright. You guys group together. Alright, we'll fast forward. Should be well enough. We'll put our Mordor mercs there. The archers will be contained right behind them. And our cavalry will go off to the side. Cavalry should engage cavalry. Our archers hopefully will be able to shoot at probably the cavalry. That's probably going to be the best thing for them. We'll ungroup them, and we'll group them again once they get into position. Group again. Still going to be firing uphill, which is not ideal. Let's keep you out of their range. Slow down a bit. Mordor mercenaries should be fine. Which one are you guys in? Cavalry. Cavalry. Why did you guys spread yourself that thin? Back out. Mordor mercenaries are now engaged with the Southron Warband. Alright, charge the Serpent Archers.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Get in position behind. Serpent Archers should be screwed. The Southron Warband are now going to be screwed since they're going to get shot into the back.
They've lost half their men.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Alright. We were able to wipe out quite a considerable number. Oh, keep moving. Slow it down. Where is this? 2, 3, 2. As long as the Southron Warband doesn't stop and brace themselves. Yeah. Oh my goodness, come on.
If we continue like this,
Speed
we will
up.
smash the enemy. Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
So now. Oh, you guys actually
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
stop your current orders. Alright, perfect. We were able to wipe them all out. We lost 64, but most of it being the Mordor mercs, we lost quite a few Southron
Victory
Lancers.
is ours.
But
Let it be a salve upon our wounds.
it was worth it. It was worth it to take out that cavalry unit. The Serpent Archers are very good. That Southron Warband, Are they great? No. But would have been annoying nonetheless. And it's 2 units now that aren't there for Umbar. And slowly, you know, if they want to keep piecemeal sending units out, I will slowly but surely whittle down the defenses so that Umbar does just fall to us.
Victory in your name,
some
my
point.
lord. Your will, my lord.
You
We
guys
can
head
go
back
no
there.
further today.
Because now they've got Serpent Guard. But now they're definitely weaker. And they have a big force over here that I think this army would be more than a match for. Ardamir, can you build anything? You cannot. The next thing I want them to build is that practice range so we can get archer support down here in the south. Everybody else is building something. After, let's get the blacksmith here in Keldun. And our diplomat.
My lord. Yes. Without question. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Alright,
Stopping.
enter. Unless Dol Amroth is breaking their alliance with us. Which they're not. They're just gonna march through our lands and make me feel antsy. Which is fine. They like those roads, that's for sure. They can move very quickly through our lands. Which actually is quite helpful for them. They can get where they need to be. I don't know why they're moving so many troops into the south, though. Because unless they're trying to go to An-Carigmir, which is the only rebel province they border. No, they don't even border it. I don't know why they're heading this way, then. They are allied with Can, so they may be thinking about going around behind Mordor, which I think would not be good. I would much prefer them go straight after Mordor. But we will see. And hopefully us going north. I don't know. It's probably best to go now, before the barracks event. Ring has been found. Yada yada. All right.
Yes, my lord. As you,
There we
you
go.
have a
Trade rights,
proposition
map
for us.
information. I'll give you an alliance. I want you to make a single payment of, let's say, oh, we'll be nice. We'll make you only pay, excuse me, half.
I do not believe
Oh, my
another
goodness.
proposition for us then.
Let's give you a single payment of 100. Here's a gift.
This seems quite another proposition.
Trade agreement,
We're
map
happy to
information.
Seems like a most. You have further proposals?
Alliance?
Please. No, we cannot
Okay,
agree to
that's
this. Well,
what
that
it
seemed
is.
fruitful. Farewell.
Whatever. 750 coins is fine.
Without question.
Just
Tomorrow's
trying to help them
journey
out
planned
before
out.
they get
Yes, my lord.
destroyed.
Yes, as you wish.
Oh, there's Toggle Full of War. Oh, goodness. Let's just send you all the way to
Stopping here.
Cornbash.
I shall continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's journey planned
Same
out.
distance. Are you guys still at war? They're still at war with the Variags of Cant. Does that only happen if you play as them? It may. Okay, if the Variags of Cant are still enemies, then I will be more than happy to stay in the south.
My lord.
At least for a time.
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
There doesn't seem to be any
With
reason
honor. Orders.
not to stay in the south.
Your will, my lord. As you wish.
Not at this point, at least.
Orders.
Yeah, we'll put you guys back. Ardamir, building that practice range. We're good everywhere else. Everything else is going fine. That blacksmith. Oh, that's why. We're getting the merchant's wharf now. So that's finally being constructed. Finabel has 5 more turns on the Great Hall. This has 5 turns. This has 3, 2. What's next for Tal Al-Jath? Roads. Yeah, roads. Oh, Dol Amroth. So I guess I'm not going to make peace with Kand. I will stay at war with Kand, and hopefully, well, Alatar, Palando. Oh man, it seems odd. Like since they are standing against Mordor. I don't know. Maybe it's because Dol Amroth was already so deep at war with that. I don't know. Or maybe it does only happen if you're playing as Dol Amroth, Gondor, or Kand. But if they have stayed enemies of us, then Dol Amroth's still going to have a big focus here in the south, which is a bit annoying. I am going to start having to build up a force to go north. Man. I still think that I should send a force north. Ooh, Emrun may fall. That's a big army. Yeah, that will be the one thing, though. Like, technically, Dol Amroth should be fine because they have pikemen available to them early on.
The peace between us shall
That's
prevail.
Palando, though. These are all the dwarf units,
Your will, my lord.
which are
By your command.
a
Orders.
bit more
As you wish.
Yes, my lord.
trouble.
Yes. With honor.
Your will, my lord.
Okay, they'll reach it next turn,
My lord.
and then he'll reach it the turn after. Tal Al-Jath is fine for now.
Be gone.
Are you actually sending
How may I
troops out
serve?
at all?
Your will, my lord. By your command.
Mm,
Yes. As you wish.
It does look like it.
By your command.
Okay. If you're going to send troops out,
Orders, my lord. Your will,
I'm
my lord. Orders.
going to send troops
As you wish.
over.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
We're combining forces. We shall engage. Glory.
And that army will probably be enough to take Umbar. And I'll just siege Umbar out. Umbar has enough to maintain for 11 turns, so I won't get it till after the Bear Cement anyway. Unless they rise up early, which I don't know if I've ever seen that happen. Artemir's doing alright. It's actually got its culture's going up quite quickly. 22%. It will, by the time, it might be able to train Rosadon Bowman right away. Then we'll get the Blacksmith, which is only 4 turns there. 5 turns still here.
Your
We
orders.
need Zagara
Without question. Stopping here.
to head that
Stopping
way.
here. Yes, my lord.
There we
Yes. I shall continue.
Oh. It does look like, I don't know, if Dol Amroth can take out Palando, or even both, that would be alright with me. And Kantar, I don't know if he still shows up. I thought he did. I thought Kantar the Inquisitor still showed up and decided to start kicking Kan's ass. And if that happens, then Kan should be easy. Much as I've said, I would like to stay as much in the south as I can, but I would like to eventually wipe everybody out. I just figured the easiest way to do that would be to roll up through the south, take Mordor from the back, take Rune, and then from like the Morannon, strike out north and go after Dol Guldur, and then eventually Gundabad and strike out against Isengard from like Gelebrin or Carandros if I was able to take it. Honorium under attack. Great. Dominion of Isengard.
Your orders.
Yeah, I mean,
As you
I
wish.
can.
Yes. As you wish.
I've got a
Tomorrow's
bunch of
journey
turns.
planned out. Stopping here.
I'll just go where I'm most familiar they will be.
Come and get me, you cat.
Yes.
Attack.
We shall engage. An
Oh, what was that
honorable-
resolve? 89, and that whole army went away.
We have triumphed.
My lord.
30, yeah, nah.
Your
not
orders,
enough
my lord.
percent.
With my lord. By your command. As you command.
A ram,
We shall
another
prevail.
ram. No. I'm going to siege it out. I realized this last time. If I'm just going to siege it out, don't build, well, unless they go back inside. Just build one thing. Well, since it's a bigger city, I might want to build more. Sometimes
Yes.
the problem is that it's all, like, when they rise up, it's all right there in the front. So you have to really adjust your battle lines, which is aggravating. All right, let's get some South-run pikemen. They'll be... The only problem is if I send South-run pikemen north, I'll never be able to retrain them. Which I don't think is necessarily the smartest idea. Let's grab all the archers from there. Let's grab those from there. And we'll eventually be able to send them, you know, they'll start heading north eventually. Would be nice. We'll look real quick. 5, 2, 5, 3. So nobody's going to come into the family anytime soon. Not even close to soon. That port will be built next turn, which will be quite nice. Start generating a little bit more money for us. Amun Aithel, quite far away from upgrading. Finabel quite far, Khaldun quite far, Gobel Mirwan basically impossible. Ardamir is about 2,000 away. And Tel Al-Jaf is 1,300 away. Tel Al-Jaf will definitely upgrade first.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
And
To
Kerignair.
battle. We shall
Maintain
prevail.
siege.
Orders.
Oh,
As
is
you
this doesn't have
Merging
walls.
armies, my lord.
Smart. Otherwise, the Mumakil couldn't do anything.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
Your orders, my lord.
The only thing good that I can see right now is that Gimmelthon is armor piercing. And the fact that he has sellswords
Yes, my lord.
available to him, because he's definitely going to need them. Because the Mumakil, I thought they weren't going to be able to get out of An-Kerigmere. If they're able to get out of An-Kerigmere, then they will wreak havoc. I really
Your orders,
need to
my
protect
lord.
Gimmelthon. Gimmelthon and the Azrazair archers actually should be fine. Mumakil have 14 hit points, which is not great. But Gimmelthon has Baruthiel's Watch, which are effective against armor, and they're crossbows, and they're extremely accurate. That's not what it's called. Very high accuracy. And their hitbox is like the screen. So they should die quite easily. A few more minutes of this campaign, or this episode, not of the campaign. I would like to take An-Kerigmere before the end of the episode. I think that would be a good place to leave it off. If I can get the cavalry in, the cavalry should be able to focus on the Trollmen warriors and maybe the Muhad tribesmen. I mean, they're skilled against mounts, but I have 2. I'm not terribly worried if I lose all of them. I really just don't want to lose Gimmelthon. I don't want to lose the general. The Mumakil are going to be they're the real threat. Alright, this guy decided to attack me. Captain Yiltig has Trollman, Hunter, Muhad, Tribesmen, and Warriors. Have to fight this because it gives cavalry like no chance in auto-resolve. I
Our
think
foes
that
appear
I
to
should
be
be
gaining
fine.
the upper hand in this battle.
Where? Actually, what's first? Trollman warriors, then Moohead, then Trollman hunters. It is raining, which will decrease the accuracy of the javelins. Perfect. If you guys want to turn. Beautiful. All right. Really? You guys are retreating? What are they, scared? So many died. Okay, you guys need to get closer and rally the troops. Have them come to us at this point. These guys are going to stay back, at least for now. I mean, we've killed only 20%.
We've lost half of our men. Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Why do they always do such a dumb when they retreat? Or when they pull out, I should say.
This defeat is a bitter drop to swallow.
Ugh.
Next time,
Captain Yieldtake
our
only lost
foe that sups
108.
from this most foul cup.
It's because of the javelins. I mean, cavalry has such a large hitbox, and they're highly accurate, and they're skilled against mounts. So it was always questionable whether I would win that or not. Without the cavalry, I should still be fine. The Mumakil will be able to just tear through my pike line. There's no question about that. That's not what pikes are going to be great for. But what do we have here? Yeah, see, skilled against mounts, high accuracy, 3 missiles, and then the Moohead tribesmen are also skilled against mounts, 4, 65 meters, and their primary weapon, I believe, is a spear. The only thing I really don't want to happen is for this army to come and attack me first.
Yes, my lord.
If they do, I won't be in a very good position. Is there really a way to put there? I could put a boat down there. A mercenary cog. Fun. Port is now constructed, which isn't the worst thing. But we'll leave Amun Ithil alone for the time being. Saving up money there. But it's not the most important thing. Let's grab some Azazel warriors and that should be fine. Yeah, I'm really just worried if I get attacked by both. The sellswords are going to be important. There's nothing with a shield. It'll be an interesting fight. I may regret it, but ultimately I should be fine. Oh, I ran into Ginyard. We'll do that. We'll do a toggle fog of war, and hopefully we'll have taken An Carigmere next turn, or by the start of my next turn, An Carigmere hopefully will be ours. now I'm just worried about Gimmelthon. Oh, but we're generating a good amount of money, so that's something to be happy about. Harad is gone, and we're gearing up for the rest of our invasions elsewhere, and we're going to be striking out north, which will be interesting because everywhere we go, like I said, we will be able to train different units. We'll be able to train some of Mened Wyeth's units, some of Dunland's units.
Noble one, we have something
Cand
for
wants
you.
an alliance. They're enemies of Dol Amroth. How about we counter proposal? Not an alliance. We'll give you map information. And you can give us some money.
Very well.
Peace and
That was
farewell.
basically what he was asking for. He was asking to give me money. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. Now I could withdraw from the battle. Just take on Yiltig. Or I can fight it here. I'm not terribly worried about Yiltig. Let's just fight it.
Muster your
Because
courage,
if
men.
I'm lucky,
We
the
march
Mumakil,
into battle.
I don't know what the Kandish camp looks like. Oh, they attacked us, so they'll be
The battle
reinforcing.
seems to be swinging in our favor.
Start
From
deploying.
such tidings does victory emerge.
So directly behind us, the Mumakil should be coming in from. We got our pike line, our archers.
Arch.
Stand up, guard this area.
We'll actually put our archers here,
Bring silent death.
and we'll put our crossbows here.
Onward.
You guys can fire whenever. As is your raiders. We'll go out to the side. Rosedon halberds and sellswords.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Oh, they're still so much farther away than I figured. It would have been much better to set up on that hill. Group. Okay, actually. Group 1. Ungroup. Do I have the time to make it there? Probably not. So the best thing actually will be to fall back a bit. All right. And you guys will set up here. Okay. Fast forward.
We await your command.
How close are these guys? It's kind of
We
close.
wait for battle.
Not crazy close, but kind of close. The Rosedon halberdiers should be alright for the time being. The Mumakil are... If the Mumakil are bugged out, I won't necessarily complain. They do kind of appear that they are. Unless they're just not moving at this moment. Run. Pause. What does Baruthiel's watch have in the 26 missiles? That's fine. Can fire at them. It's alright. You guys do not fire. 1% dead. They're firing at the Trollman warriors. Yeah, it doesn't appear that...
We bring silent death.
It doesn't appear that the...
We wait for battle.
whatchamacallit are going to involve themselves.
We are ready to strike.
And if you want to leave a direct line open, yourselves. Go right ahead. That's fine with me. They are approaching him now, though. Yeah, as the Mumakil coming. The Mumakil look like they're still kind of bugged. Not that I'm hoping that they are. Yeah, the Mumakil don't appear to be engaged. You guys keep advancing. Sellswords, get over there. I need you. You guys get into position. Go ahead, tribesmen. You're gonna go down. Stop. Attack. Moma Killer still in place. Fire from ahead. God. Fantastic. That's for certain. Our pikes are engaged.
The enemy army. If we continue like this, we will
much better.
smash the enemy.
And it does look like our Oliphant friends are bugged. They're yet to enter the battlefield. Not terribly upset about that. You guys keep chasing them down. Yeah, we're gonna need Baruthiel's watch and the Azuzir archers to take them out. Go ahead, tribesmen. It does seem like they're not even on the battlefield. So there's nothing even to shoot at.
Only half the enemy force remains.
No play. And I may need to just let the clock, unfortunately, run out. Which I really don't want to have to do. Stop current orders. But it does look like that may be
the battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
No. Sellswords involved.
We've lost half of our men.
Yeah. It does appear that way. 73% of the enemy has died. Alright, Sellswords, come on. Plunge yourself in. That's really what I need. I don't think the Mumakil are going to be able to come in, so I'm going to have to wait out the battle timer more than likely. Oh no. And the battle.
Victory is ours. Let it be a...
Good. Move on. Now technically the Mumakil still should be able to rise up since none of them are damaged. And then I think we can take Kerigmere from there. Or they won't rise up at all and we get it regardless, because it could only hold out for 2 turns, and this was turn number 2. Nope, it's ours.
We have triumphed.
And Kerigmere,
our
ours.
courage and honor have conquered.
Ar-Adûnâim reign supreme.
Is there something I can do?
Whoa, no. Trade rates is what I want. Map information is what you want. You're going to make me a single payment of 1,400 smackarolis. Thank you, Legger.
Goodbye.
Yes, as you wish.
And we got 300 additional, so that's 1,700 coinaroonies. We're going to drop that tax rate way down. There is nothing there. Conscription camp. No, we don't get Mumakil. Dark Sanctuaries, what we need. We don't have any culture. Dirt paths will be important. A meeting hall will be important. Well, wait, one second. Let's take a peek at building browser and auxiliary outpost. Nope. But we have End Carrier, which is good, and it will increase what Tel Al-Jaf can bring in. And these roads will start building next turn, which will be excellent. Umbar will be ours in a few turns. Yeah, and that's where we're gonna leave it. Faction announcement. Gimmelthon got a tribal mask, which increases happiness and trade. Rivorenthal. End of turn report. Alright, so my rating is 22nd militarily, 24th financially, which is not good. We're not ahead in anything. Mordor is the overall leader financially of the dwarves of Khazad-dûm, like always, and Gondor has production and population, which is not surprising because their realm is the biggest. Ooh, not 2 L's. Toggle Fog of Will. Alright, looking around. Palando will probably get wiped out. Yeah, ooh.
I do not seek trouble.
Kamik is trying to take Imled Karnan. Yeah, it's not looking great for Gondor. Who's this? Maimon the Fearless. But they haven't lost Minas Tirith or either Osgiliath yet. Ostithil is held for now, which isn't bad. And it looks like Dorwinian's going to be going to war. Now I do border Canned quite a bit through An Kerigmere, which isn't the worst thing. But looking around up here, Londangren is still held. So it does look like that will be the best bet, is to land in Londangren, take Keras, take Bregnas, probably Gund. I would like to hold at the River Eisen. So take Isengard and hold here, and then if we can keep Rohan alive, re-gift them Fuldburg, Hornburg, and Ginyard. Then turn our attention north, take out probably Dunland, the Misty Mountains. Wow. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen the Valesmen attack Goblin Town. Fenholm is held by Khazad-dûm. Are they at war? Or was it just had it already fallen? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Khazad-dûm do anything either. This Good is doing quite well, actually. Dane's Hall is now theirs. They have Gloin up here. He's going after Berzakul, which is quite impressive. Angmar's still doing quite well, though. But it's looking interesting, to say the least. There was an army from Kant in here somewhere. They probably pulled out. Oh, nope, they went up here. Try to take Mataram, which is only going to help out Dorwinian. Dorwinian's doing just as good as they were. So it's definitely interesting. Edoras, Aldburg, Onodrith, and Tirthanduin all have pretty sizable garrisons. There's a real chance that Edoras, or that Rohan could be alright until I arrive. Unless Mordor decides to, send quite a few troops that way. But, like I said, we're going to leave it here. I will save it and make sure that it recorded. So I'm going to save it over a regular AA. AA1 is, we'll just alternate the two. But it is looking good. If we want to push on Korodesh, Sayakan, Sturlutzakand, we'll get some Kandish units from our from the buildings, from the barracks of True Sons and the conscription camp out that way. part of me wants some more of Gondor to fall. Like, I would love to take care of Andros, because I'll get some good units from there. I would like to just be able to train a wide variety of units. Next episode, Umbar will fall. We will get the barracks event, and we will really start cranking out this new army that is going to head north. The only problem with that army heading north is that 5, 2, 5, 3, 0, so 5. It would take like 20 more turns. So someone already in the south, or I don't know.
Orders. As you wish. Orders. My lord.
Go there.
Your will, my
Over
lord.
here as well. So this army right here is not strong enough.
Ships
No way.
ready.
We need to send some cavalry with them. Probably still end up sending some pikes with them. It's going to take a few more turns for that. Can't get them yet. Yeah, let's send those Southron Lancers with them. These Rosedon Footmen. So that'll be 2 units of cav, another Rosedon, and 2, so that'll be alright. They won't have a general. So they will struggle. There's no question about that. Lon Angren will fall to them. And I should be fine as long as I can save most of my pikes.
Is that what you want?
But we're going to leave it there before I do anything else. Save over Ar-Adûnâim again. But I thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the last 2 episodes. And the next episode might also be an Ar-Adûnâim, but then quickly followed by a rune episode. So, I thank you all for watching. And as always, I've been Father of the Ever-Chosen.